Testing, testing. So here I talked about copying board. You can see this is the high scores for this character this round. There's my scoreboard 74, and here are some of the top boards. So this challenge I'm playing is actually the easy mode. So every 4 days, there's a random character chosen and a set of abilities or set of 8 weapons that are chosen for them. Sometimes the character will be a combination of two characters, which is something that this weapon also does too. This is one of the newer weapons, and this character is from the newest expansion as well. So they are more complicated. They cannot see through walls, which most characters can. So it's kind of a um, funny thing to play with such a different character. So I'm gonna check out the available boards and see. So sure, we'll try Quantum Ninja's board. 137 looks like he's got some skeleton keys in the middle. I like those because they're very mobile. Let you spend diamond to move through. And with this character, because he can't see through walls, if you can move through a wall with a skeleton key, you'll actually get to see over the wall. So that can help you spy the star or spy enemies. The Dream Wheel, I really like this one at night. Pull the star one step closer. I was trying this in the middle, which I liked, but he's going for a more classic alternating blue and red tile approach, which is more flexible because if you ever on the wrong color being the worst color to fight an enemy on, then you're only one step away. And he also put the Plague Totem, which is um, can be expensive and isn't do a lot of damage by itself, but does have an effect. Well, never mind. Now it's level 1 does help. So yeah, you gotta be careful of stuff that spins when you move, like the sacrificial altar and plague totem being in the middle, because you can just burn your stuff really fast. So sure, why not? I'll try his board and see what I can do. So that was interesting. You can see how I can't see most of the board, but when I moved over the plague totem, it highlighted the enemy, and I can actually see some of the walls near there. And took a chance. All right, it's in the bottom right. Oh, there. Yeah, I was actually wrong. So here I can see the star. I'll go over. And don't really want to change my ability right now. I could by spinning it, but I don't want to do that yet. Go up here instead. All right. So this is a very, I think, a very difficult character because you can't see enemies. You can't hear them. Normally, you'll hear an enemy, and you'll know where they are. Each enemy has a distinct sound, so you know what you're up against. Um, but you can't do that. If you did not observe the enemy spawn at the gate, then you don't know if they're out there. So that can be very frustrating and very difficult. Like there, I knew he was going to be there because I knew you can predict. You're like, oh, I just saw him. You know he's going to be around the corner. But yeah, there's going to be enemies that will show up and you just had no idea that they're there. So it's exciting playing playing Rodney. And I'm currently the combination of Shopkeeper and Rodney because I use the animate figurehead, which is a pretty wonky. Wasn't the best, but I'll take it. Pretty wonky ability that when you kill an enemy, it will. Where is it? Randomly change your hero's ability. So now Rodney normally has the spend 1 to attack a random enemy. and the shopkeeper has at nighttime an enemy loses diamond for half. So that's better than Rodney's because it is cheaper, but it's always diamond, right? So you can never hit for red. Um, so it's a really a trade off, right? Because diamond's still okay, but it's you'll never hit red. So because you don't have that choice, I think the game is kind of that was a mistake. I should have killed him with the blue. Got to spend a lot of turns on that. This is dangerous now. Very dangerous. Yep. Um, okay, I'm having to think a little bit here. Now I could hit him, but I'm actually going to step over and that was a mistake. I'm dead. Oh yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I was just saying there's the choice, versus having to always do red or blue. Oh, I bet Ixel. So I think her ability is pretty strong. This character I was playing as the last video. The shopkeepers is funny because shopkeepers she uses day and night, which most characters don't, but the couple of the new ones do. Um, Shopkeeper in the daytime can teleport to the star, but it costs 3. Uh, oh, I'm dead. Damn, it costs 3 tokens or 3 runes, which is really expensive. So it's really not ideal at all. I think unless you, I mean, there are ways to get extra runes, but that's really pricey. So I feel like that's more of a shopkeeper's ability is just not really meant to be used in the day because it's so expensive. But you can, and in a pinch that can be useful in some situations. It's just it's just expensive. So you gotta be you won't be doing it a ton. But her night ability to hit um, random enemy for a diamond for only half a token is pretty good. So that's an interesting trade off. So at this point so far, change. I don't really want that one. So the tricky thing about animate figurehead, right, is that the first time you do it, your ability is going to change, and then your ability is not going to change until you spend it. But if you don't really want to spend it, then you're just kind of stuck not having an ability for a while. Oh, that was a mistake. Um, so, oh, this is bad. Jeez, this is awful. Yeah, you're just stuck not having an ability. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Oh, all right. This is a tough one. Rodney's tough. Oh, wasted. Moved too fast there. Shouldn't have done that. So killing on the dream wheel when it's nighttime is nice because you lure them closer, or you lure the star closer. Oops. Hope there's no serpent. Oh, there's a serpent. I'm dead. Good game. Yep. Okay. Try again. Brutally difficult. Oh, keep moving too fast. It's my fault. I kind of like the dream wheel that I had where mine was in the middle, but because dream wheel does have a chance to stun enemies too, so it's not the absolute worst thing to have in the middle. Even fighting reds. Where is it? Bottom? Yep, okay. So I've got the stunner ability, which I think is a weak ability. Apparently, but the characters that have good abilities typically have drawbacks like no range weapons or no red weapons or something. And I don't think this character has like a bad ability. Um, no, wait, actually, I think this character actually the serpents are stronger, so that's actually pretty bad. She's actually kind of a tough character, I think. The serpents have more health, but she has no weapon restrictions, and stun can actually be useful. And with the right weapon combination, stun can actually be fantastic. So, for example, Fang, once per turn after a cursed enemy is stunned, hit them. Well, that means if you stun an enemy that's cursed, if you have a way of cursing enemies and then you stun them, that Fang will just hit them anywhere on the board. So combined with her abilities to stun enemies for 4 turns, Fang only activates once, but it is going to hit them, and you have multiple Fangs. That's multiple hits you're getting, so that could be great. This run is feeling a little better so far. Not super eager about spending skeleton keys when I don't know if there's serpents or not, but I'm just trying to make best guesses. Like, now I know there's a serpent now. Okay. So he's going to ghost. I'm going to hit. Oh, that was probably dumb. So when you see me dancing like that, that's unfortunately just random. I don't know which way they're going to go, so I'm just moving, trying. Oh, shit. That was a mistake. I want to stun. Because otherwise I would have been killed. Oh, and I am definitely toast now. Wait. Oh my god. Very, very lucky here. uh yeah. Definitely some mistakes there. I was being a little too aggressive. And almost lost it. Okay. That's nice. Save a turn. Leveling up the Fester Fangs, they do get to level 2 or 2 damage at the top level, which is nice. Make sure it's not down there. Okay. Attack a random enemy just to lure him over. Yeah. Didn't have to do that, but just wanted to be a little safe there. Crap, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, Johnny. Interesting. So Johnny's got a fun ability. He can swipe. His downside is that his maps are bigger. There's always a minimum of 4 spaces to go um, before the star. Or sorry, minimum of 8. It's 4 for most characters, but he can swipe towards the edge of the wall and hop over. The downside is it doesn't actually change your parity, so he can't like unsync or change his timing with an enemy. Like if you're an odd or even number of spaces away, he cannot control that like most characters can by using their ability to spin. But it is a great move for escaping and for just taking a big shortcut if it's all the way across the map. I'm actually gonna save it because it can be a potential like get out move. Okay, like here I might, if I got stuck, I'd use it. Oh, this is not the best. Okay, the star's there. I'm actually gonna hop over. Oh crap, that's not where I want to be. Yep, that was a mistake. I should have tried to run around to the northeast. But I was afraid that more enemies would spawn in the meantime on my way over. So yeah, it's a tough one. Hooray! One turn saved. Well, that's nice. The stun. I actually got to see some of the map because the enemy that got ghosted, or enemy got stunned by the ghost. I could got to see around him. Well, that's convenient. It's lucky. And I'm Johnny again. That was bad. It's just bad. Anyway, this is definitely a advanced character. Rodney is, I mean, and also this is with the new weapons, like being able to change your character too is advanced. So there is quite a lot of like later game stuff. I mean, like if you played it from the beginning, you wouldn't have access to all this stuff in the beginning, so it's more complicated. The initial set of weapons is much simpler than these. There's still some great ones. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they're bad, but they are simpler generally. Um, right, so he's there. Now there, I probably should have just gone for the star instead of killing that monster because I wasn't sure of the timing. You know, if another serpent popped out, I only had one blue, and that would have been bad. So you can kind of learn based on which way the star goes, like maybe if there's a wall or not a wall, a certain place, which is nice. Dang, I thought it might have been over there, but now I know. Oh, feed current weapon. I forget which character this is. That's an interesting one. I can just spend a turn to stay still and also charge, not charge, give an experience point to the current weapon I'm on. All right, this one's going okay so far. Oh shit! Right as I say that, uh, well, this is bad, isn't it? Oh, I should have skeleton keyed out. Okay, I'm done with this run. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this that's a much tougher character. You can see the high scores. I mean, they've only had a couple days at it, but they're no one's beaten it yet. Oftentimes people can win sometimes first day, second day. So yeah, that's the game.